I'm here with Teddy Lawing, who's running for 7th District Commissioner on the Republican ticket. And first off, Teddy, just tell me a little bit about yourself.
Good morning, Alex. I'm Teddy Lawing. I'm running for 7th District County Commissioner for re-election. I'm your current commissioner now. I grew up in the Sunnyside community, went to Sunnyside School from kindergarten through 8th grade, then went to South Greene. Graduated from South Greene and went to Walter State. Had to go to work as soon as I got out of school. I worked at Greene Valley for a year, then went to the Sheriff's Department when Prycor had the jail, did transportation, outside transportation, and then I went to Greenville PD, worked there, and then in 2016 came back to the Sheriff's Department. Currently I manage the SRO division. We've got 17 of us in all the schools around the county. My dad was Pete Lawing. He's a pastor for several years, so we went to several different churches growing up. My mom was Eleanor Lawing. She worked for Greenville City Schools in the cafeteria. So that's pretty much where I've been and up to where I'm at now.
So why have you decided to run for re-election?
I decided to run for re-election. There's several things we've got going on in the commission that we've been working on that I'd like to continue working on, try to get some projects in from the red into the black, and kind of give back to the community. That's, over the years I've always worked in law enforcement, work for government, and I just kind of feel it's a way to give back to the community and kind of appreciate the community and for the jobs that I've had in the past.
So what do you think is the biggest issue facing Greene County at this current time?
There's several issues that we're looking at right now in Greene County. I'm on several boards. One's the 911 board. We've tackled some funding issues there, the way the state funds 911, the taxpayer money that we've had to contribute to 911 for several years. 911's or Central Dispatch now has been running in the red with money coming out of the fund balance to balance the budget, and we're closing in. I think in 2018 we were around $500,000 in the red, and I think since the commission's been on the board, we've been trying to knock that down. I think we're within 180,000 or so now of getting it back in the black. And then of course I'm on animal control committee. We got several projects going with it and several planned projects in the future. One thing I'm proud about on the animal control board is the money that we get from the rabies vaccination, being able to buy vehicles and actually not use any taxpayer money other than the user fees from the vaccination on animals. I'm on law enforcement committee, proud with the department heads, the Sheriff Holt and Chief Allen, that we've kept the jail certified. We've had some issues with equipment breakdown. We've been able to fix them, and Chief Allen did get a grant to do one of the projects we were looking at with the boilers, and saved that from coming out of the taxpayers' pocket, the local taxpayers. Our solid waste department with Mr. Greene, it's came a long way. We've had to buy quite a bit of equipment and seem to have it working and operating efficiently, and that's saving the taxpayers a whole lot of money there by the way they're operating the department. All the department heads since I've been on the commission's been very frugal with the money. The mayor, Danny Larry, the budget director, I think we've done a really good job managing the taxpayers' money. There's other projects coming along. I think in the school year after next there's going to be a new funding formula, so there's a lot of stuff coming down the pike that we're going to need to watch and try to make sure we keep managing the money and hopefully manage it well enough to where we don't have to do a tax increase.
So what are your plans if you are elected?
My plans if I'm elected is continue working. My first term, I'd worked for government for, like I say, 30-some years, but there's a learning curve when you first get into budgeting and really understanding how departments work. And I've spent 4 years learning, and with the next 4, I continue to learn more about the processes, the budget processes, the different funding mechanisms, and just keep trying to get some departments like Central Dispatch in the black, and keep working towards what we're working with, and try to be as frugal as we can with the taxpayers' money.
And is there anything else you'd like to say before we go?
Like I say, I am your current 7th District Commissioner, and I would appreciate everybody's support and vote, and I'll keep doing the best job I can for you as your representative.
That was Teddy Lawing, who's running for 7th District Commissioner on the Republican ticket.